What's going on? What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here, One is 20. Make sure y'all like this video and hype this video because this is going to be a very, very serious topic we're going to get into. Apparently, rapper Kodak Black, his baby mother, I believe the baby mother of his eldest son, she got arrested due to meth trafficking. Can you believe that? And her lawyers filed paperwork trying to get her out of jail, but they revealed that she was HIV positive. She has the package. Her name is Jaye Broomfield, and she is the mother of Kodak's eldest son. And this thing has started to go viral, and people have their theories. They're talking about, did he give it to her? Did she give it to him? I don't think he gave it to her because, one, I don't think they're together. Yes, she's his baby mother, but she's the baby mother of his eldest son. And she's been holding this secret in for I don't know how long. And I just think that this is becoming a huge problem where you have women who are getting that package, who are out here still acting like they don't have it. And they are having relations with other men, different men, who have either given it to them or they're giving it to them, right? And this is very serious because this is what the dating market is like in America. You have women out here who are either burning or they got something they can't get rid of. And they're out here acting like everything is normal. This chick is hopping on private jets, going around here. She's, dating. And it's like the whole time she's carrying this. And we only know this because her lawyers are trying to get her out of jail. And they're trying to get her out of jail. And her lawyers put this out here. People are saying, maybe she should fire her lawyers for putting this out here. They're trying to get her out of jail, and they're using anything they can to get her out of jail. This is not something that you can hide anymore. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So let's get into this story. And first, we're going to get to the initial reports from April because that's when she initially got arrested, right? The mother of one of Kodak Black's children is facing serious legal trouble after being arrested in Fort Lauderdale on multiple charges, including drug trafficking, according to official records. According to arrest records viewed by Complex, Jaye Broomfield was taken into custody on April 14th and booked into the Broward County main jail on charges that include trafficking meth, which is crazy, resisting an officer without violence, and driving with a suspended license. So this heifer was driving with a suspended license. Why do people drive out here with? I'm surprised she didn't get stopped because of that. Why do people be driving on it? They do everything in the world except their paperwork when it comes to making sure that they have their, affairs in order when it comes to their license, because at some point you're going to get stopped, especially if you're speeding or, you have these license plate readers. Like, there are many different ways of getting caught. You're not going to get away with driving with a suspended license. It's just not. Authorities say arrests followed a pursuit involving a black Tesla that had previously fled from detectives earlier this month. According to a probable cause report, officers spotted the vehicle again and attempted to initiate the stop, but the driver allegedly sped off, drove recklessly, and eventually abandoned the car before fleeing. She was not trying to go to jail, but this is why you follow the rules. I know you heifers don't want to work a regular job or have a regular career. You want to get into illegal activities because you think it's cool, but at some point you're going to get caught up. Detectives caught up with Broomfield after a short chase and took her into custody. Per the report, a search of the vehicle uncovered a plastic bag containing crystal-like substance that later tested positive for meth, weighing approximately 29.9 grams. Now, y'all, people who are in the know when it comes to these types of things, let me know in the comment section if that's bad, very bad, not too bad. Let me know in the comment section. All right. Investigators say Broomfield told officers she had picked up the drugs for her boyfriend. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we know she was doing this for her boyfriend. Maybe that's who she caught that package from. She caught it from him. All right. See, this is why you don't date people in the streets, because you're going to get caught up in the middle. Okay. What happened to dating a guy who works a professional job? These heifers want to date street dudes so bad, not understanding that you can go to jail too. All right. Especially if you're caught holding the bag, so to speak. Right. Police also reported finding $1,000 in cash on her, which they said was consistent with street level narcotics activity. They had this stuff out here doing the work while he's somewhere else, probably with another woman. Court records show the trafficking charge remains pending with bond set at $50,000. So it's not a high bond, right? With several additional charges, including probation violations tied to prior cases, also listed. Broomfield is on probation until 2030. So yeah, she's going to stay in jail for a while. She's been trying to get out. And that's why her lawyers filed the paperwork where they revealed what she had. And there's a lot of women angry about that. You want to know why? Is because there's an open secret, family. And the open secret is there's a lot of women out here who got that package, or they have something they can't get rid of, right? They're burning. They don't want people to know this. So they walk around here like they're normal, when in reality, something's going on with them. And the fact that you have a woman, you look at her and people say, well, she doesn't look like anything's wrong with her, right? Wrong. There's a lot of women angry about this. Now you got some dudes that are, but women, that this is an open secret. There are women out here who are just like her. They have things that they're carrying around, but they don't want nobody to know about it. I hope that she's being honest with the men that she's dating about what she has, because if she isn't, and there are men out here who she slept with that didn't know, that's going to cause a lot of problems, right? Following the news of the arrest, Kodak Black appeared to respond on social media, posting screenshots and messages that seemingly addressed financial support for the mother of his children. In one post, the rapper referenced sending money and emphasized his role as a provider, writing about covering expenses without complaint. Shake my head, free my BM again, wrote Kodak, posted that screenshot of random extra money I just sent. They asked only to think ahead of the trolling she get. Simple, due to me being a great father and always setting the example regardless if it's intimacy or not. Even when my BMs hate me real bad, I step. He added on child support and all, never complain or undervalue my fam. But again, the thanks is never as loud as the disrespect. So Kodak is saying that he take care of his children and he wants people to know that, which is fine, right? I think Kodak is a minor part of this story. This is him, I guess, sending money to her. He may have to pay her legal fees because she's going to be definitely in a court battle if she's out here selling and she's on probation until 2030 and she's running from the police, right? They're definitely going to try to keep her in there for a couple of years, or at least until there's some sort of trial. Other posts included what appeared to be text messages showing payments being distributed to multiple women, along with captions suggesting frustration over what Kodak describes as a lack of appreciation. Of course they don't appreciate it, because these are gold diggers. These are women who have entitlement issues. Western women have entitlement issues. I've spoken about this before. This is why American women are not wife material. People get angry when I say this, but the proof is out there, right? Kodak is saying that he does so much for these women, but they don't appreciate it. You gotta, he's taking care of Jamia, but Jamia is still out here, according to police, selling that narcotic. And she don't have to, because he say he take care of his son. Why should his son a narcotic? But this is Western women. And people get mad when there are men who want nothing to do with American women. And they go to different countries. This is what you have to choose from. Then this is not every woman in America, but this woman clearly is dating a guy who's not good for her. She doesn't have to, but she made the conscious choice to date a dope dealer. And guess what? She's sitting in jail currently because of him. Even now, again, she blames him for why she's driving around with this stuff in her car. Right? Kodak Black is your father. You should be trying to go legit. But oh no, she don't want to go legit. She want to date a street dude. That is the undoing of American women, especially American black women. Too many black women in this country date the wrong type of men and then feel some type of way when the men that they don't choose say, you know what? I don't want anything to do with any of you in this country. I'm going to go to a different country. They feel some type of way, but look at your life first before you go pointing fingers. All right. You put yourself in this situation. She did not have to date this guy. Now let's get to this. Hold on. Let's get to this. According to court documents, Kodak Black's first baby mother, Jamia Katera Broomfield, filed a motion for bond citing that she's unable to receive her HIV treatment while she's incarcerated. People are saying that she didn't know about this. She absolutely know about this. She's trying to get out of jail. I believe she told her lawyer to put this out here. People trying to act like the lawyer did this on their own. She's trying to get out of jail. She's trying to do anything to get out of jail. A patient care coordinator also wrote a letter on her behalf, but these heifers are blaming the lawyer, pleading for courts to grant her supervised release. She is in jail and charged with trafficking meth, resisting an officer without violence, and probation violation. Jamia, the mother of Kodak Black's child, has filed a motion for bond and supervised release, cited her HIV positive status and inability to receive necessary medical treatment while incarcerated at the Paul Ryan Detention Facility in Broward County, Florida. Jamia, who's 28, just 28 years old, a singer-songwriter. Broomfield was booked on April 14th of 2026 for the said offenses: resisting an officer without violence, driving with a suspended and revoked license, and probation violation. Her defense team and a patient care coordinator submitted a motion detailing that she is not receiving her HIV treatment. They are actively requesting a supervised release so she can manage her medical needs. And you got people in the comment section blaming the lawyer. She told the lawyer to do this. The lawyer didn't know. She told the lawyer. She told the lawyer to do this because she's trying to get out of jail. People will say anything to get out of jail. And she's trying to get out of jail. This is just a sad situation because she has a young child who's also affected by this. Right? There are people blaming Kodak Black. You can't really blame him for this. There are things you can blame him for, but it seems like he takes care of his children. He's helping her out. So you can't blame him for this. This girl's life is where it is because of her own choices. And again, I hope that she's been honest with the men she's dating about her status. We don't know how long that has been her status, but again, this is why dating in America is so problematic. So problematic, man. So let me know in the comment section below your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next.